going to start off by just getting right into the mix, Lyn, with, of course, a difficult question first. What is the least understood mistake that families make in choosing a leader, often a quote-unquote CEO of a single family office?
In my experience, I think that they put too much emphasis on hiring someone they like versus someone that has the correct skills. Or it has the correct cultural fit for them. And I know having someone you like is important, but for some reason in family offices, they skew it a lot more to a personal preference, and that matters. But then if they end up not having the skills, it's very tricky when you realize you have the wrong person in the role, because it's such an intimate relationship. So I think that spending the time to really figure out the skills that you need and the scope of the job, which is often changing along the way, that's another challenge. But to define it up front and to think long and hard about people who have done this kind of role, not throwing someone in for the first time, putting a friend in the role, those are some of the common mistakes I've seen that end up having to get undone.
And we'll catch up with Lyn too within our deep conversation today, but maybe giving you a little bit more color. Lyn has truly been active as an HR professional in the world of tech in Silicon Valley for a number of years, and her transition into the mindset of startups and some that have become among the most successful companies on earth ever. And taking that mindset on HR and people to the single family office community and helping Silicon Valley SFOs at the highest level and others around the country and around the world really gives her insight in HR, which is a rare insight that we don't have enough of in the single family office community, but hers a little extra special. Should the CEO, and I'm going to use Bill Parcells, a great football coach, used to say, if I'm going to be the coach, I have to buy the groceries, meaning I make the decisions on the people that are going to be part of my team. So should the CEO be able to buy the groceries to cook the meal, or should the family be very active and hands-on in C-level and or non-executive positions?
Yeah, that's a trickier answer because somewhat depends on the family style. And but I think there are so many intimate positions that they're going to have to be involved in. If you're hiring a nanny, if you're hiring people that are depending on what the family's needs are. But I do think that the CEO should be empowered. If the family's too involved, then the leader will not have the ability to really manage the team. So there's a balance that you need to strike. And some families don't want to be that involved in it. But then the problem is, how do you figure out what they really want in the culture? So you've got to spend enough time establishing the values and the cultural and skill set, and then you can do, I think you can delegate more. But a lot of families like to be very involved in the positions that touch them, and that gets tricky. So I don't think there's a straightforward answer on that, other than you have to be very aware of it and engaged.